Hi everyone, welcome to SmartNet Total Care. This video is going to show you all the steps you should take with your new SmartNet Total Care hardware collector. The video is going to run through unpacking the box, racking the collector, the boot up process, as well as configuring the network settings. Let's get started.
This is the hardware you should expect to receive once you've placed your order with Cisco manufacturing. It's 2 feet wide by 3 feet long.
Based on the order that you placed for your hardware collector, you will find the components either pre-installed in your CSPC unit or packaged alongside it. Items such as Ethernet cables, power cables, and rails for mounting the hardware unit into your network rack come standard with all orders. It is important to verify the contents of the box when it arrives. Everything you need to complete the installation and mounting of your CSPC hardware collector will come packaged, and the collector itself will be configured to the specifications you have entered into the ordering website, ensuring that your CSPC hardware collector will be ready to work right out of the box. Observing the front of your hardware, you will notice the power button, LED indicators, console port, and numerous hard drive bays. On the opposite end, you will find one or more power supply units, serial ports, Ethernet ports, and USB ports.
As you unbox the hardware collector, you would see that it also comes with a pair of railings to actually set up and rack your UCS server. As I pull out each rail, each side is specified with an end. One's for the front, the other's for the rear. Now we're going to show you how to actually rack the collector.
The first thing you'll need to do is take the railing and align it to the proper height on the back side of the rack. Once aligned, push the railing into the rack to lock it into place. Once the rear is clipped in, you're going to come to the front end and there should be a pull tab. By pulling the tab out and holding it open, you will now be able to go to the opposite side of the rail and slide the spring-loaded clasp into the open position. Next, you'll need to slide the rail into the front of the rack, adjust it to the proper height, and then clip it in. To clip it in, just press firmly until you hear a popping sound. Once it's clipped in, pull the same tab that you pulled earlier in order to lock the rail in place. Now repeat the same steps for the other side.
Align the rails with the mounting brackets. Once the unit clicks, press the green tabs located on either side of the rails. This will allow you to push the hardware into the rack. Ensure that the unit is fully inserted by observing the locking mechanism located on the front of the collector.
Once your UCS server is racked and you're ready for cabling, the first step is to go ahead and get your Ethernet cable plugged into your network interface cord. So, what you'll want to do is make sure you plug into interface 1 for your primary internet connection. On the left here, you see your management port, which is for the optional CIMC interface. Now that we have our Ethernet cable plugged in, the next step is to plug in the power. One thing you want to take notice, once the unit is powered, it is not on. So what we'll have to do is go to the front and hit the power button.
Once you have successfully powered the UCS server, you'll notice that the fans will start turning and the lights on the front will turn on. The orange-colored power button indicates that the unit is powered, but not activated. You will need to press the power button in order to activate the server. Notice how the light turns green once activated. Once you have done so, you will hear the fans activate again, and they will be much more audible.
After the boot process, you will see the localhost login prompt. Enter the username admin, and the password is admin with a capital A, lowercase d, M-I-N, exclamation point, 23. This allows you access to the admin shell. Through here we will configure the IP address. To do this, you will use the confip command. By typing confip, then hitting enter, it'll show you the template to use to configure the IP address. So you'll type confip ETH0 followed by the IP address, followed by the net mask, followed by the default gateway. When configured successfully, you will be shown this prompt. Please reboot. And select yes. To access your collector, you will need to open a browser and go to https:// followed by your collector's IP address, :8001. To log in, the username is admin, and the password is admin with a capital A, #123. Here you will be prompted to apply a certificate. Your technical support engineer will create this for you and attach it to your TAC case. You will need to download the zip file, then import it here. Successful. After you apply the certificate, when you log in, you will be prompted with the End User License Agreement. Read through it and then click Accept.